If you have noticed that you struggle with guilt and shame after setting a boundary, then this video is for you. So this video is designed to help you when that fear and panic and triggering response happens. So, a brief unpack of that before we get into the actual exercise, which is coming up. After you've set that boundary, whatever it is you want to do, and you get those feelings, we often interpret that panic and that discomfort as a sign that no, it's wrong. We have now done the wrong thing by setting the boundary. Even though we spent weeks analyzing, comparing, referencing, analoging, all of the information, how we feel, what's right for us, and we decided that the boundary was good, then we put in the boundary, the guilt and shame is triggered, and here we are, back to not having the boundary, okay? And I say this out of a lot of experience doing that in my own life. So what you can do instead, then, this is just stage one of a process, but if you can practice just this will set you up for the future. This is just like a foundation technique to practice being okay with those triggered feelings of guilt and shame, so you can then take the time, once you've calmed down, to really look more clearly at what's happening internally. If you try to escape that feeling because you can't sit with it, you'll end up probably going back on your boundary. Okay, so you can make this your own. Okay, if you get the impulse to do something else, or while you're watching the video you realize that maybe you used to do dance or Tai Chi and that really helped you, then good, you note that down. That will be part of your healing strategy. And that is why I'm a healing strategist, right? So it's to help you build your own strategy for healing so you can change behavior. So here we go. Number one, okay, placing a hand on the chest and on the forehead, just breathing into it. Okay, just sitting again with the physical manifestation. If it's here in your chest, have the hand on your chest. If you find that it's your neck that gets tight, you're just going to place your hands and breathe on the neck. Okay. It might be in your gut, in which case, I know you can't see my hands, but you'd put your hands on the stomach. Maybe you'd even kind of rub your lower back. Okay, and this is what I mean. You're just following your own little signals from inside the body as to where that shame and guilt is manifesting for you. Okay. Another thing you can do, which is really a very nice sensory soothe, is to literally brush your arms. Okay, brushing the arms. Okay. And if you want to put some self-talk in there, you can say to yourself, whew, this is going to pass, and I'm going to take a look at this. Okay, when I'm feeling calm and not triggered, I'm going to take a compassionate look at this. Right? So that you are coaxing yourself. You do not want to run away from this feeling. There's a lot of knowledge that is coming forward that wants to be seen, and you need to help and support yourself in sitting with it, finding something that soothes you so that you can make sure that you don't go back on your boundary. And who knows, maybe going back on your boundary is the right thing, but if you can see that you tend to do that, then it would be worth trying to change up the pattern. And that would probably mean sticking with the boundary. But if you cannot get over those panic feelings, okay, and I reframe with my clients that often that discomfort, rather than being something that's wrong, is actually almost like a birthing process. Okay, it works well with women for obvious reasons, that birthing is painful, number one, but it's giving rise to something new. So if we can reframe that panic feeling, okay, in a safe place, when you choose that this is the right thing for you, and you want to stick with the boundary, okay, then that is your reframe. This is the sign of a new behavior, a new skill. Okay, and as we know, acquiring a new skill is always a little bit tricky. These kind of get those teething problems. So that's what I have for you today. As a healing strategist and coach, I like to support people in creating their own healing strategies and finding what works for their unique personality, situation. And we'll see you on other videos. Bye.